All right, everybody, I have a pretty common car here, but the good news is it's also a very inexpensive car to buy, maintain, and fix. This is a 2002 Ford Taurus SES model, and it has, as you can see, 154,265 miles, which is just about the average mileage. All right, let me start this baby up. There's a lot of good about this car and very little negative, but I'm going to go over all of it. Okay, first of all, as I have it on right now, I don't even need it this high. This car has ice cold air conditioning, and I didn't even have to add Freon to this car. This car came with ice cold air conditioning. AM/FM stereo.
The headache program at Good Shepherd Outpatient.
That does work. Nope, no CDs in there, so I can't say whether the CD changer works. Now, if you'll notice, there are no check engine lights on, but see that flashing light there? That comes and it goes. I have no idea. It's an airbag light, but I don't know what that actually means. Okay, I don't know whether it needs something in the airbag system, whether it's just a broken wire. No idea, but that's how I'm selling the car. All right, let's do the power equipment, because this car does have, quite a bit. This is your right rear window, down and up, passenger side front, down and up. We'll swing on around here. There's that window, down and up. And of course, the all-important driver auto down and up does work. All right, let's check the mirrors. Oops, I just knocked a little thingy off. That wasn't good. All right, let me see if I can put that back on there. All right, that one works. Okay, let's go to this side. Up, down, out, in. Yes, the mirror does work. I have no idea about the cruise control. Let's check the horn. Horn works. Wipers work. All right, we're doing really good. Let's see, what else can we do here? It's got a power trunk release, which I know works. One of the things I'd like to point out, first of all, this is a 6-passenger car, meaning you can fit a 6th person in here. But check this out. I love this about these Fords. You pop that up, you got your that's your cup holders, of course, and you put all your stuff in here, and then you fold this down and you have your armrest. Actually a very comfortable car. Or you can fold it all up in a pinch if you have to. I wouldn't recommend doing this for a long ride. And then you can put, and I believe there is a seat belt in there for another person. The interior of this car, I would say, is ultra clean. It's the light gray, and that would show every mark, stain, whatever. But this car obviously was taken care of very well, because there's hardly any stains, anything. The exterior, there are a couple issues which I'll go over. But other than that, I mean, like I said, this interior, look at your the driver's door panel, very super duper clean. Now, of course, I do clean the cars, but if they're stained or they're wrecked, there's nothing I can do about that. So you can see, look at this floor mat, no problem. It is a little worn right where it's supposed to, by where your foot goes. Let's see what it looks like underneath. But underneath, look at that, nice. No wear and tear ever. So it probably had floor mats on it its whole life. Driver's seat, of course it has some wear and tear, but nothing like you would expect. I mean, it actually is really, really nice. As you can see, no rips, no tears. Oh, power seat, forwards, backwards, up, and down, all work exactly as it should. All right, now we'll go to the outside and I'll do the tires. Oh, this is also, look at this. This is a flex fuel vehicle, meaning I guess you can run in that bioethanol crap that I don't even know where you can buy it, but you can if you had to. All right, this front tire feels pretty darn good. I'm going to give that 75% of the tread left on a nice Ford alloy wheel. All right, this tire, yeah, 75% also. Let's go around to this side. Yeah, 75%. Yeah, maybe a little less on that one. And the right front tire, yeah, this is just like the other side, probably 75%. Looks like nice, clean alloy wheels, and all the center caps are there. All right, let's go over and do the body. Now, as you can see, right front fender, nice, no nicks, no dings, no scratches. Driver's side, or I'm sorry, passenger side front door, very nice. Looks like it's missing something. There's a piece, a colored body piece that goes on the back of the mirror there. But again, at the price I'll be selling this car, you're not going to have to worry about any of that stuff. Dual airbags, as you can see, nice, very nice interior. I'm actually very pleased with this. I don't really know this car that well. I haven't driven it a lot. But from what I've seen so far, I actually think it's a pretty nice, decent car for someone. All right, here's your door jamb. As you can see, super nice and clean. Let's do the door frame and see. And yep, where it's supposed to, it actually, as you can see, does have some rust starting. All right, that's typical Ford stuff right there. All right, this door looks very nice. Oh no, not really. It looks like down here, you get a little closer to it, somebody attempted to do some body work here. I don't know, you know, that actually got me though. It's down low, it's hard to see, but I do want to point that out. I don't try to hide anything. You can see the roof looks very pretty nice. You know, I don't see any dents in it on this side anyway. All right, rear quarter panel looks very nice, as it should. Oh, let me do the inside of this door too. All right, there's your door jamb. You can see where the repair job was done there. I didn't do that, by the way. It was like that when I got it. Coming down this door, and again, same spot as that other door right there. I'm sure all the doors have that. Oh, here, let me show you the interior of the back, how nice that is. Floor mats, of course, back there. And you can see nice and clean. Oh, fold down seats too. I like that. That's a great thing for having for pass through for the trunk. Oh, and it also has the latch system, as you can see, for child seats. So it's got the extra safety stuff. All right, quarter panel, like I said, looks nice. Rear bumper has your typical scratches from loading and unloading luggage. Okay, let's go down, look underneath here. I don't know what you can see, but I figure I always like to do an underneath shot for you. All right, there you go. And here's your trunk. Let's see, what do we got under here? Oh, looks like we got a spare tire and tools and whatnot. Check this out. I don't know what this is. This is like a rescue thing. I noticed this before. It's Pennzoil Roadside Emergency Fuel Additive, whatever the heck that means. It's got some in it. I'm leaving it in the car. So I guess if you run out of gas or something, that's what it's there for. And as you can see, these hinges are adjustable. That's why it's got that, you know, for, you know, how tight you want it to be. There's your fold down seat. All right, let's close her up. And you can see on the back, it's exactly what you think. Taurus SES, just like I said it was. Looks like a little crack there that was repaired. Deck lid looks pretty good. All right, now we get to this quarter panel. Again, folks, I didn't do this. It was like it when I got it. Looks like somebody really wanted to keep their car in as nice a shape as they could, so you kind of got to admire that. Looks like they did some body work there. All right, let's check the roof on this side. There, and we'll do the door jamb. And this one looks pretty nice and clean. Let's do the door frame. And I suspect it'll probably be just like the other ones. All right, yeah, just a little bit. Not much, right there. Oh, and a little bit, as you can see right there. All right, but the door itself, again, from the outside, looks pretty darn nice. Little wax residue, but other than that, not bad. All right, driver's door jamb. As you can see, pretty decent. Door on the driver's door. Yeah, it looks like somebody spray painted over something there too. All right, so now we know it's got a gorgeous interior. Body-wise, the exterior, I mean, scratches, dings, not that bad. It actually looks pretty good, but it does have a couple of little rust spots that somebody tried to work on. I don't know what happened here, but looks like somebody glued something on there. And the fender here looks pretty good. All right, let's come around to the front. All right, and as you can see, the headlights are nice and clear. All right, front bumper, other than the stone chips and stuff, this looks like some, yeah, I don't know what that is. Looks like some, oh, I know what it was. It had a squeaky belt, and I put belt dressing on it. And that's actually what came off the belt. I probably should have turned the car off before I did that. Here's underneath. But I got rid of the squeak anyway, so that's important. All right, this is a very reliable motor. This is the 3-liter V6 engine, one of the mainstays of the Ford engines. They made a million of these things, so they knew how to make them. Yeah, this stuff, as you can see, that's just belt dressing. All right, let's do the hood first. You can see it's got its little bit of rust issues, just like the rest of the car. All right, if you're clever with some Bondo, better than this guy that had the car, you can make this a really nice car. It looks like an almost brand new die-hard battery. All right, but this car does run really, really well. Let me rev her up for you if I can figure out how to do it without getting my fingers caught in something. Here, let's see. Yes, indeed, it does run good. You can hear that little squeak just a little bit. That's from, like I said, the I did put the belt dressing. Check this out. See this? That's ice cold, and of course with the humidity, it's got condensation. That actually is a good sign. It's supposed to be like that. If the air conditioner wasn't working ice cold, it wouldn't have that. This does have ice cold air conditioning. And of course the hood, as you saw underneath, it's got a gazillion, looks like stone chips on it. All right, so not perfect. But again, folks, let's keep in mind what we're looking at here. Cheap, basic, reliable transportation. That's what you're looking at here. That's what you're going to be buying. It's not a beauty queen on the outside, but inside it's a really nice place to be. And as you saw, or as you know, I should say, that's where you're going to spend most of your time. So now, let's take her for a ride. Okay, folks, let's go for a little ride in this car. As I said, these are just nothing really special, but you know what? For a good, cheap, bang-around car, this could be perfect for someone. Let's see, oh good, I get out before traffic. The only problem with doing this time of day, school buses. You know, 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish, see all the kids are getting out of school, not good. But we'll try to avoid them. As you can see, shifts up nicely through the gears. Surprised at how quiet this car actually is. 55 miles an hour here, folks, and I don't even have to raise my voice to talk to you. Let go of the wheel, car tracks down the road, very nice and straight. I'm telling you, this is not a bad sedan. It'd be a great buy for someone, that's all. Nothing special, but good air conditioning, most of the power stuff works, got a good radio. What else do you want? 4 decent tires, feels like it's got decent brakes. I don't know what else you can expect from a vehicle, you know, especially for the price I'm going to be asking for it. Now, I just noticed something. It's not alarming and it's not that unusual, but when I first stepped on the brake, it felt like it grabbed just a little bit harder on one side than on the other. But you know what? We'll do a brake test when I get back, and we'll see if that really affects anything. All right, and you'll see what I mean when we get back. All right, let's go back. Let's head on back. Second gear. Third, let off the gas a little bit, boom, right into overdrive. Perfect, 50 miles an hour. So no problem getting this up to highway speed, that's for sure. She tracks good. I don't even hear many, yeah, even in the front, I don't hear any clunking, banging. It seems like a pretty tight, solid car, which sometimes with the Fords, you never know. You know, you can get a real loose one, but this one actually seems tight. Now, the brake test I'm going to do is I'm going to pull into this vacant lot across the street from my place, find a patch of gravel. What I want you to do is to pay attention to the steering wheel and see what happens when I hit the brakes. That will tell you a lot of it. Swings wildly. Well, here, I'll just let you watch, and then you can tell me what you think, or you'll see. Here we go, and brake. Okay. I have really good news. First of all, whatever that thing was I felt before, obviously it didn't do it because you saw the wheel stayed solid and did a little of this. I don't know if you could have heard this or not on the video, but the anti-lock brake pump came on. That's a really great safety feature. So this actually would probably be a really good first car for a new driver. First of all, it's front wheel drive, so it'll be better in the winter. Secondly, it's got dual airbags. Heaven forbid, you know, your child gets into a crash. Thirdly, it's got anti-lock brakes, which will hopefully help your kid stay out of a crash. Or if you're buying it for yourself. Me personally, I think anti-lock brakes are the most important safety feature. Definitely though, if you're going to put your kid in this car, have that airbag thing checked out, because like I said, the light comes and goes, but that would be concerning to me. So I would want to have that checked. All right, recap. This is a 2002 Ford Taurus SES with 154,268 miles on it. And before when I walked around the car, I did it in the shade. Well, now I'm going to do it in the sunshine so you guys can get a little bit of a better idea of all the little things I was pointing out on the outside of the car. Of course, the inside is just beautiful, and it's, like I said, it's a great place to be, you know, but like I said, I like to show the good and the bad of every car that I have. That way nobody can ever get upset figuring they came looking for one thing and they found another. All right, as I said, about 1 million stone chips on the front. Coming along this side, there's the little flex fuel symbol. From the outside, you know, you can't see much except for this spot here, which it looks like somebody attempted a form of fixing some corrosion that was starting, which actually that's a good thing. You want that. You don't want to buy a car that has the rust or it's still growing. I don't know whether this was like a little bump here, an accident, but it looks like somebody did something along here. Whoever did it, obviously not a body shop guy, because, you know, if my body shop did work like that, I'd have fired him a long time ago. All right, but as you can see, step back a little bit, not a bad looking car. It's not something your kid would be really embarrassed showing up to school in, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really matters. Or if you just need good, cheap, reliable transportation, this is the car for you. And as I always do, I hope this goes to someone who really needs a good car like this. Thank you.